Hey everyone, Boom Shikha here. I welcome you to another video in my series, The Millionaire Hippie. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day. Today I wanted to speak to you guys about leaning into the fear. And I think that this is something that a lot of personal development gurus or a lot of self-development coaches teach. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how meditation is related to fear and leaning into the fear a little bit. So, one of the main things that meditation does is that it helps you see truly what your emotions are in the moment as they are. What a lot of us do is when we feel emotions, is that we label it something different. We label it something that it might not truly be. We think that we're feeling happiness when we're actually feeling excitement. We feel like we're feeling fear when we're feeling excitement. We don't actually know exactly what we're feeling, and that kind of confuses us because we feel like we should be feeling something but we're not. When you meditate consistently, you realize that what emotion you're feeling on the inside authentically is what you're actually feeling on the outside. You don't actually get confused by it, or you don't label it wrongly. And when that happens, when you're moving through the day feeling the actual emotion rather than what you think you should be feeling or what other people are telling you should be feeling or mislabeling it somehow, you actually are able to feel your true emotion. The second step in that manner is that when you actually feel that emotion come up, especially emotions that you don't like feeling, like fear or jealousy or things like that, fear, emotions that are labeled negative somehow, which are not really true, but that's a story for another time. When you're feeling these negative emotions that you don't like feeling, what we try to do is that we try to run away from it. That's normal. We don't want to feel them, so we pretend that it's not happening. It's like the ostrich with his head inside the sand. They think that if they don't see it, they're not going to feel it. The problem is that when you're feeling these negative emotions and you're pretending that you're not feeling them, they're being accumulated inside your body in the form of stresses, in the form of cancers, in the form of tensions. Your body will start getting stiffer and stiffer. Your heart will start getting closer and closed off more often. Your shoulders are going to start hunching to protect your heart, things like that. So your body will start closing itself off to these emotions. Now, what meditation obviously does, that opens the channels. Yoga does the same thing. It opens up those channels. It releases all that tension. You're not stressed out. You're not feeling those tensions anymore. You're releasing all those emotions. That's the reason a lot of people cry when they're meditating or when they do yoga, because of all that emotion that's released. You're releasing all that stuff, and mostly we release in the form of crying. Crying is extremely cathartic. But the step 3 in this whole process is to lean into the fear or the emotion, whatever it might be. Mostly it is fear that comes up. So whenever you're feeling these negative emotions, you're running away from it, you lean into it. You feel it even more. You feel it as much as possible. Whenever I feel these emotions, first of all, the main thing you need to do is you need to breathe. You need to breathe really, really deeply. A lot of times when you're feeling fear, what we do is that we stop breathing or we hold our breath. And that kind of causes us to feel the fear even more, and it doesn't help us release anything. So the first thing obviously you're going to do is feel it, lean into it, and breathe really, really deeply as you can. Breath helps you release stuff. Breath helps you release all of those negative emotions that are stuck inside of you. So breathe deeply, lean into it, feel it as much as possible. Try to amplify the feeling. What I do is that I actually sit down with that feeling whenever I can in a quiet space by myself, and I amplify it. I try to amplify it by maybe imagining the worst that could happen. And the more you amplify it, the more you try to feel the worst of it, you realize that the worst is never actually going to happen, and you're just going to let it go. So I hope that this helps you guys. The steps are delineated. Let me know if you guys have any questions at all. So again, feel the fear, lean into it, deep breaths, and amplify it. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. My name is Boom Shikha. If you guys are interested, you can join my free Facebook group, The Millionaire Hippie. If not, I'll talk to you guys the next time around. Bye for now.